you don't know me, but I used to have your job. You are in danger. Quit today before it's too late. The daily coupon is a Home Safety Hotline bug spray. I don't know why it looks like a watering can. What the fuck? Bed teeth. Hops are not dangerous on their own. If provoked, they're capable of mischievous acts and metamorphosis. Oh, cool. So they turn into that big creature that we saw at the very beginning. Pipe growth? Pipe growths are a type of... That did not sound like fungus. Accuracy 100%. Let's go. Okay, so it was a mouse. So we can get duplicates. Now, I don't know if we can get duplicates like 2 mice in a row on the same day, but it does sound like we could potentially get the same thing on different days. Oh, we got another broadcast. Let's watch this first. Real estate updates. 84 grand. 1 bed, 2 bathrooms, 1,000. That's a steal in today's day. Jeez, so cheap. It's a shame we look at this now and we look at this and think it's so cheap. 2 bed, 3 bath, 1,600 square feet, only 104 grand. Four bed, 5 bath, 2,100 square. Well, only $120,000. Oh, that gave me chills. A missing person alert. Following counties. That gave me chills. Oh, I hated that.
This is a missing persons alert. Authorities are currently looking for missing child Robbie Parker, male, brown hair, approximately 4 feet tall, last seen wearing a yellow shirt, brown shorts, and white tennis shoes. Suspect is described to be approximately 6 feet tall, barefoot, wearing a large bush or shrub on their person. Last seen at approximately 10:25 a.m. Please report any unusual activity to your local authorities.
5 beds, 6 bathrooms, 200 square feet. $12,000? What? I feel like the guy wearing a bush pertains to our next day. And then also that devalued house that was overgrown to hell. Is that also something we're gonna have to deal with? It might be. Something causing overgrown. And also the missing child. Though, I feel like that is pertaining to something in the future. Oh, geez. Gave you access to more info, didn't they? Warned you, if you end up like me, join me in this hole. They haven't found me yet. It's safe here. In here? Okay. Network errors. Okay. Attention call team. Our network team is migrating to our... it's migrating their back-end services over to a no hosting provider this week. So you may experience some occasional network errors over the next few days. What? Be sure you are studying your information entries carefully while you still have access in case the network goes down or you're on the phone with a client. You'll still be expected to provide accurate answers to our callers regardless of a network status. So we're just adding on more difficulty, it seems like, over the next few days. So, like, is it going to be the next few days and then it goes away? Or is it just something I'm going to have to deal with for, like, the rest of the game? Also, keep in mind, this is 96. I'm 99.9% positive that if the network went down, then so did your phone because of things like landline. So I feel like that's not entirely how the network would work, and that you would absolutely get disconnected as well. But we'll ignore it because this is... We're dealing with creatures and cryptids. So I guess it doesn't have to 100% make sense. Daily coupon. The coupon is a used horseshoe. What? So our stock of used horseshoes is reliable as they are rusty. 90% of our supply are verifiably forged from real iron. Yeah, real iron. None of that fake liberal bullshit iron. Supplies run out quickly, so stock up while you can. The discount code is a great deal for sure. Oh, it's supposed to be sure, but it's sure. Okay. That's also a really long fucking code. Okay. I'm really curious to know, though. Like, the fuck is a network outage? Alright. Network outage. Does that just mean, like... Well, I guess I don't know what it can mean. Potentially, I guess stuff might not load as well. Or stuff just won't load at all. Still noticing the same... I guess she's gonna call to give me access to more.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here again. We've updated your permissions. You should now have access to more extensive information to work with for your future calls.
Alright.
Please be sure to read these new entries carefully so you can continue providing our clients with accurate diagnoses. Please remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now I feel like it's especially important to read it because it's telling us to study these. A bogger. Oh, this dude. When they mention wait, are these what? Oh, it's a metamorphosized hob. So that's why they say...
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Please hold.
I was right! Okay, so you remember earlier I mentioned that. The fact that it mentioned, what was it, where was it? I think it was this guy, right? Dog-sized slugs. I said, that seems really specific, and it's probably gonna be pertinent to a, or whatever. It's going to be very specific for a, caller's need, and I was right. So before we do that, I'm gonna read through all of this. So it's a generally used term for a metamorphosized hob. Alright! So they are large, hairy humanoids between 6 to 7 feet tall, bear fairly convincing false faces. They're known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fires, or electrical outages. They're known to observe their targets while they sleep. Boggarts are extremely dangerous to humans and pets due to their malicious nightly household activities, which can cause injury or death. Interesting. So, they also react very violently when being seen by humans, but thankfully these incidents are rare since they excel at staying hidden. Do not in any circumstances refer to an active boggart by any name. Once you become aware of its presence, simply vacate the premises. Provided you do not speak of a boggart of any time in any fashion, it will remain its original location. Oh, good. So then wait, how do you get rid of it? Because you have to refer to it by something. False artifacts. False artifacts are seemingly human-designed objects that can manifest suddenly inside a home. They're known for making gentle buzzing sounds. It can usually only be heard by very young human children, opposed to alien children, I guess, or small mammals. Owners of false artifacts often report out-of-place objects or missing children or pets. Oh boy. False artifacts, while not a direct threat to humans, can pose a significant risk to small human children and animals. Should a child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they're at risk of being encased within. Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. While digestion can take upwards to several years to complete, starvation can be a more pressing concern. Oh, jeez. So once a false artifact has been identified, removal is as simple as physically removing the object out of a home. Pet services should be called to come in and remove the object. Should a pet or loved one already be encased within, one can utilize a memory wisp to speed up the grieving process. What the fuck? Oh, you can see a person in there. So these are the hands, body, a little bit of a head. This might be some form of, like, legs? A false Ugh. Cover the dogs. Sounds like a bird. False rose bushes are rare, or not rare, they're large plant-like creatures, mostly common, take on the appearance of a red rose bush. In place of roots, these creatures have two small humanoid feet that they use to chase down prey. Homeowners of false rose bushes sometimes report missing pets or children. False rose bushes pose incredible danger to homeowners with children and pets. Their diet consists of small mammals, and they are known to be fast, efficient hunters. Homeowners without children or pets face a reduced risk as they cannot swallow whole anything larger than themselves. To move false rose bush from a garden they have habited, it's advised to keep children or pets from venturing outside within its hunting range for an extended period. False rose bush goes more than 1 month without eating, it'll move on to a new territory on its own. Wait! So do you remember that video from earlier where a child was missing, and then the suspect was someone who is 6 feet tall bearing a shrub or like a bush outfit? Lamp sprite. So lamp sprites are common subspecies of sprite. Makes their home inside lamps fixtures. They're known for causing lamps to inhabit, flicker, burn hotter, sometimes causing a burning smell in the home. Interesting. Lamp sprites are not dangerous to humans unless provoked. Do not under any circumstances turn off the lamp or attempt to reach your hand inside the lamp when actively inhabited. Lamp sprites will leave on their own once the lamp of choice goes out on its own. At this point, they will attempt to take out a new lamp to prevent lamp sprite from rehoming. Ensure household lamps are turned off until the expiration period. When the lamp sprite files to find an active lamp, it will leave its home on its own. So you have to have only that lamp on until the light goes out. You can't have any other light source on. So so I guess the sprite somehow is able to detect when you're just turning it off or something. You know what's fucked is if you had like an LED light, those never go out. So like, what do you do in that situation? Memory wisp. This is what the false artifact thing was talking about. Due to a clerical error, audio sample provided above is incorrect. The issue will be corrected by the end of the month. Alright! Memory wisps are invisible, odorless household wisps that are known for removing memories from the home of its homeowners. Homeowners infested with memory wisps will often report missing pictures, photo albums, inability to remember faces of loved ones. Memory wisps are not a danger to health of humans. Their ability to affect a human memory can sometimes lead to household accidents or reckless activity. Memory wisps move out of a house on their own once they have stolen away from the inhabitants' memories. There's no need for further action. So wait, your memory's just gone then. You don't get it back? Mirror nymph? Mirror nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are known for seeing the likeness of homeowners or passerby. Generally small faces, voiceless humanoids carrying around a large mirror, beckon others look into. Homeowners afflicted by a mirror nymph commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. What? So mirror nymphs, along a nuisance, are not a direct danger to humans. Mirror nymphs will wander different locations provided nobody looks into the mirror. Affected homeowners can restore their likeness by catching a mirror nymph and then breaking its mirror with an iron implement. Does it have to be iron? I guess it does. Tea sprites. Tea sprites are subspecies that are known to feed off of tea and tea leaf residue. Homeowners with tea sprites commonly report leaf-like droppings and sounds of fluttering near kitchens. They're not directly dangerous to humans, but are known to spread various diseases such as the fatal Fey flu. It should be removed as soon as possible. Tea sprites can be removed by various common household pesticides, traps, if they're baited by tea leaves. To avoid future infestations, be sure to clean teacups, kettles, mugs after use. Toilet hobs, type of hob that are known for homing inside of toilets. They bear false faces, have two separate clumps of wispy hair on each side of heads. Like most hobs, they tend to clean their homes when they're active at night, and then they keep the toilet clean. Toilet hobs not dangerous on their own, but physical presence to the toilet can result in plumbing problems with leaks, clogs. Like any other hob, are also capable of metamorphosizing. They can't be removed further to prevent metamorphosis. You leave an egg near the toilet each night before you go to bed. Unicorn fungi. Unicorn fungi is a rare horn-shaped fungus that's grown in the shape of furry mammals and household pets. Often affects the animal's disposition, causing them to be drawn to the soil. They will report their pet furiously digging around their home. They're not a direct threat to humans, can lead to other household problems such as broken floorboards, uprooted plants, Waking other things up beneath the soil. What the... Again, what does that mean? Unicorn fungi will go away after a few months without treatment, but it can be treated with cryotherapy. Okay. Or removed surgically if removal needs expediting. Prevent fungi from developing. Bathe your pet, especially after any outdoor activities. Whistling fungi. Whistling fungi are small mushroom-like growths with many small holes in them in the caps that frequently grow through drywalls, gaps, and cracks. So homeowners infested with whistling fungi report dissonant whistling coming from their walls. Warning, if you ever hear whistling fungi singing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. They're rarely dangerous to humans, but their growth can cause foundational problems. If you ever hear them sing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately. Do not return for any reason. Well, if we're not in danger, why do we need to evacuate? Otherwise, whistling fungi can be removed with common weed killers or using the fungal removal services. To prevent fungi infestation, shivers no open cracks in your home. Wine sprite. Wine sprites are a subspecies of sprite known for consuming wine. They're small, large-eyed winged creatures with translucent skin, often appears red while they're feeding. They have long proboscis? However you pronounce that. And they use it to drink. Homeowners infected with wine sprites come report broken glass, their wine having a rotten taste and smell. Wine sprites are not dangerous to humans, but are known to spread various deadly diseases, including the fatal faith, which we still don't have yet, so I guess we'll get that later. And they should remove ASAP. Wine sprites can be removed. Various common household pesticides trap, provided they're made with wine. To prevent them, clean the wine glasses containers immediately after use. Wood secretions. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's a pink viscous liquid substance that can sometimes form from wood that has been mistreated. Define mistreated. Like, you're treating the wood to prevent, like, damage or something? Like a sealant? Or, like, you're just not being nice to the wood. So it's known to drip from wooden materials such as furniture, walls, causing a sticky, cooling buildup. Wood secretions is deadly to humans, causing rapid translation of flesh. What does that mean? Keep animals and children away from the secretions at all costs. Its foul odor will be interpreted as a sweet candy-like smell to them, making them particularly susceptible to accidental ingestion. So that's a drink. So to adults, it smells terrible, but to kids, it smells sweet like candy. Once started, wood secretions will continue indefinitely. You want to remove a hazard from the home, and the offending wood should be replaced entirely. Prevent the wood from entering secretion stage. Ensure good care is taken towards wood in the home and refrain from scratching, knocking, banging on wooden surfaces. Don't ever So it is that kind of mistreatment where it's like, fuck you, wood, and then suddenly it just starts leaking out just the pink stuff. That is interesting. But this person mentioned a stair slug because, like I said, it mentioned a dog-sized slug, and this dude says it's almost as big as his dog. Which, like I said, that sounded very, very specific. So, it does seem to drop within the description some forms of hints. And it also seems like... Well, hang on.
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it. Along with this... nasty smell.
Please hold.
So there was a pipe haul, but I think there was something else. There was a pipe growth, and then... Hang on, let's see here. There's also frozen pipes, causing stoppages, cracks, and leaks. They report strange faucet smells, which is kind of what he's mentioning. Banging, whistling sounds coming from leakages. Also what he's mentioning. So he's mentioning a bad smell and weird sounds. Well, let's just take a look. Pipe growth, loud bubbling noises. So the weird smell could be it eating a full meal. I also feel like, so with this, it mentions a clog. And he's not saying, like, the water is, like, not coming out or he's having leaks. So what about a pipe hob? Can sometimes cause leaks or clogs over time. But he's not mentioning leaks or clogs. And it doesn't mention a smell either. So, like, the frozen pipe is the only one that mentions a smell, which is what he's talking about. The other ones don't really mention... The pipe growth mentions the sounds, but none of them mention really a smell. Now, the pipe growth indirectly implies that there could be a smell, because it mentions that, like, it eats stuff, and that in itself, I guess, could cause a smell. I don't know, I feel like a pipe growth, he would, like, I don't know, I feel like there'd be something more to it. He only mentions it happens when he's running the water, because I feel like with a pipe growth, it would always be making some form of weird sound. But he's mentioning it's only when you run the water. And with the pipe hob, doesn't mention anything about a smell, nor does it mention its sounds. I guess it could happen if it causes damage. But again, it doesn't explain the smell. I think it's a frozen pipe. Oh.
My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her face. They're all gone. It's all gone.
Oh, this is a memory wisp. Not like the mirror wisp, or not the mirror nymph, whatever it's called. The mirror nymph, it's still, like, the mirror nymph would be like, I can't see myself. Whereas with a memory wisp, that is, you can't see someone else. Like, that'd be me, like, I could not see someone else. Oh, that's so tragic. So imagine, like, you had a wife, and, like, she died, right? Like, that's already hard enough, and now you just can't see her anymore. Like, not on pictures, not on anything. They're just gone. Worst part is, we have to tell, like, we send them the information and be like, well, your memory's gone. What can we do about it? Nothing. No further actions needed. It's gone. God, that is horrible to think about. Because now I'm thinking about, like, what if I had a memory wisp? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I hate that. Ugh, no, thank you. Like, that's creating some deep thoughts. Ugh, no.
Name's Fred Pinball. I'm calling to lodge a complaint against your place of business up there.
Prank caller.
I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. Sod, and I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out my drawers here. Had to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Now, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
You got sawdust coming out your drawers here. Grab you by the goober. Smack you around till next Sunday. Fucking prank callers, man. That is just... That's a way of putting it. Oh, hi.
Hi? I, have no idea what's happening. My sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them, and my legs itch like crazy.
Bed teeth.
Do I need to be showering more often or something? I usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so maybe that's it.
Oh, God, not one of you people.
Please hold.
Yeah, maybe shower more often. You would actually have some friends, too. Oh. No! Okay, so this is what the so I was right. This is what a network error is. Oh, no. Well, apparently the audio works, so we have to go off of memory here. But this sounds like bed teeth, because his sheets are growing nasty sharp things on him. So, because he doesn't have good hygiene, it's just growing on the bed sheet. And it mentions cones at first that cause tingling and I think itching as well. So it's interesting how everything else loads except for this. Is it just gonna stay like this?
Hello? I was told to call this number to ask about my problem. The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure. I have a cat named Whiskers, and sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch, but he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Please hold.
Fracture hob? So wait, what else? Didn't something mention peeling? Hang on, let's look up the fracture hob. Known to cause cracks and fractures in the walls they inhabit. What else? Oh wait, there was also carpenter ants. Although they didn't mention fractures, did they? No, they haven't. Termites often report peeling. Wait, peeling a paint. Small holes in the drywall, squeaky floorboards. So she's mentioning it's either cracks or it's peeling. Is it possible that she's looking at peeling paint, but the separation makes it look like a crack? Because she's specifically saying peeling. And this here specifically mentions peeling the paint. Because I feel like you would be able to notice the difference between a crack or peeling. Well, I guess she doesn't. My first instinct was a fracture hob, but this one is specifically mentioning the peeling. And termites also create peeling. So I feel like if it was definitely a fracture, she would say, oh, it's fracturing or there are cracks in the wall. But she's saying it could be fractures, but it also seems like peeling. I'm glad I scrolled down. I think it's a termite. Because the fact that this is peeling, and she says peeling. In a cosmic sort of way, yes.
I called you guys about some weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week now that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
Please hold.
Okay, so there's a chance that he probably either received bad information or just did not do it at all. So a bowl of cream would be a common hob. It's possible that maybe... It sounds like he didn't follow the instructions, and now he's having power outages. Wait, which one of these, This is a metamorphosized one, right? They're known for causing flooding, fires, or electrical outages. None of these other ones cause electrical outages, right? As far as I'm concerned, not a single one of them's mentioned that. Okay, what about this one? They inhabit the lamps to flicker, burn hotter, causing a burning smell. Okay, it doesn't mention an electrical outage. So it sounds like this guy thought the solution was a joke. He didn't follow the instructions. And now he's got an even bigger problem on his hands. I wonder if we gave him the wrong information, he would end up calling again. Or like, you would just hear him die or something. 100%! Okay, the termite one was right.